Good morning, friends, and welcome to Take Two with for Monday. I'm a little tongue-tied, I'm sorry. Monday, October the 1st, 2018. A new month is upon us. It's an exciting month. A lot of stuff going on this month and a lot of great things I'm going to be sharing with you over the next month. But first things first, I am Jeanne. If this is the first time you're ever tuning in, I just thank you so much that you found me and that you are watching, and I hope that you get really super blessed by these little bits and pieces and thoughts that I share with you. Well, today we're going to call today's segment a close call. Now, that is a saying that is used a lot in a lot of ways. You could be talking about health, you could be talking about an accident, you could be talking about an athletic event. I'll give you an example. Last night we were watching a baseball game, as always, and the team we were cheering for was ahead, and the team that we weren't cheering for was behind, obviously, and it looked like it was a shoo-in. Well, it was getting towards the end of the game, and the team that we were not cheering for suddenly had loaded bases and no outs, and it got a little scary there. It looked as if that team that we were not cheering for was going to catch up. We had that tying run at the plate, and it got a little scary. And boom, 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 great. They had pitching change. Pitcher came in, bang, bang, bang. He got the next three guys out, and that was a close call. The team we were cheering for, by the way, did end up winning the game. So there are those times where it's that close, you know, the missed it by that much thing. Here's another one for you. How about when you are waiting for, say, like a medical result to come in? You had some tests done, and it could be something very serious. And then the phone rings. Bring. You answer, hello? Thank you very much. Wow, good news. That was a close call. How about this? How about you're going down the road and you're driving and you're chugging along, and then all of a sudden, oh no! Oh no! Ooh, that was a close call. Have you ever had one of those? Well, in recent days, we've had a few close calls in my family. And we've had children born in recent days and recent months and years, and we had some scary situations there where there was issues with the mama while she was expecting, and there was potential issues with the babies, and one way or another that close call ended up just being a close call, and all is well. Now, sometimes there's residual things that happen after a close call, and it's not as bad. And then close call takes on an entirely new meaning. For example, this past weekend, we have our good friend Linda, and I'm sure she wouldn't mind me sharing this because a lot of it has gone on social media regarding her automobile accident that she had this weekend. Now, it was very scary because she was driving along on the highway, and then there was another vehicle this way, and I know what you think I'm going to say. I think you're thinking I'm going to say, and it was a close call, but it wasn't. In this case, kaboom, and there was an accident. As a matter of fact, the vehicles were totaled in that accident. But even though she's in the hospital, and even though she's needing medical attention, it wasn't the ultimate. It wasn't that sadly this terrible accident would have taken lives. No, she's in the hospital. But close call took on a new meaning, because the close call in this case was that she didn't have severe life-threatening injuries. She didn't have her life taken from her, or the other driver, or the other passengers. As a matter of fact, the other person who was in the vehicle with her walked away unscathed. She did go in and was tested, but she didn't have to be hospitalized, and Linda did. So Linda right now is in a hospital. So if you all could remember to be praying for my good friend Linda. She's been my friend for over 25, 26 years, and she's a real true friend who sticks closer than a brother or sister, if you know what I mean. And she is in that hospital bed. But that close call was not as simple a close call as this. It was an actual kaboom. And now she is in a hospital bed. So this is what I'd like to ask you. I'd like to challenge you today, boys and girls. Do you know people in your life who they're facing a close call? They're facing a situation where they're waiting for that phone call from the doctor, or they're waiting to hear how things worked out for their friend in a car accident, or maybe they're just waiting on some news about some other terrible thing that could potentially be happening in their life. And right now, they're just on standby. They're on hold, waiting for the answer. Well, here's what I have to say. Whether it does end up being a kaboom, or whether it does end up being zoom, a close call that way, or whether the phone rings and they get good news, oh, all the tests came back negative. If the answer comes back and the tests were positive, then it would be a different kind of close call, because then you have to modify things that are going on in your life, because this world and this life of ours is filled with all kinds of close calls, whether they're really big ones or little tiny ones. But if you have somebody that you can go be a blessing today to, you might end up being the only one who is, but if you have somebody out there that you need to be a blessing to because they might be facing something that's going to end up being a close call in their life, go do that. You might end up being the only one who is a blessing in their life, okay? Now listen, I want you to also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's a new month. It's a good time to do it. Go to Jeanne Sigler, JeanneSigler. Click on that subscribe button on YouTube. And while you're at it, why don't you also, as long as you're on the computer, go on over to WRMZ.org and click the listen button. And you'll be blessed with all kinds of great programming on RAM FM. Okay, so if you've got a close call in your life, hang in there, stand by, and remember that God is in control. Okay, I love you all very much. I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.